right? These are my personal views on what has happened to us as a species, because as anybody who watches my videos will know that I'm not a believer in what we've been told God is, right? I believe that God is us, as is Satan. That it's a metaphorical thing that basically explains our own choices, right? And we have been living under Satan's rules for so many thousands of years, because the people in the beginning who were left with the secrets, right, used them against us. Now, this is the way that I see things happening, right? There was, crikey, if you say alien race, you're going to sound really stupid, but I've got to say it. There is another species in the universe who needed our gold, right? They came, they taught us how to mine for gold, and they basically left us with the secrets, because I believe that their planet is on an orbit which only comes round ours every so many thousands of years. So basically their window to leave was approaching, to go back off round. They're like, look, we'll leave you mining the gold, right? And basically, here's the secrets to a happy life, to what you are. Here's the secrets to what you are as human beings. Use those, live in the light, use love, respect, caring, blah, 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 all the things that make the world a better place. And the people that they gave them to, who were merrily building pyramids at the time, right? I am not quite sure yet what the pyramids were for. I think it could be like as a grid reference thing. Like, you know, so they know where to come back to get the gold from when they come back, sort of thing. But basically they said, right, we're going, you mine the gold, we'll be back to get the gold and see how you've been doing, right? And basically these people who had been chiseling away at the stone, right, all of a sudden the people that were ruling over them are pissed off, left them with all the secrets. They're like, all these Masons, completely free. You getting where I'm going? Are you getting where I'm going? You getting where I'm going? Right, smash it. Think I'm insane yet? It gets better. So they basically said, look, so the people at that time who were given the secrets decided, right, that they were going to keep them for themselves. Well, we're the ones who they charged with mining the gold. We're the ones who are the special ones to them. Fuck it, why not? And because the original ones came from a dark place, and basically they have had to teach the next generation, had to go from their teachings, not from the original teachings. Established among ye the mysteries, so that the secrets may always be found. Though man may fall into darkness, always the light will shine as a guide, hidden in darkness, veiled in symbols. Always the way to the portal will be found. Man in the future will deny the mysteries, but always the way the seeker will find. Now I command ye to maintain my secrets, giving only to those ye have tested, so that the pure may not be corrupted, so that the power of truth may prevail. Now I think that basically that is what the Freemasons took too literally. They got the idea of the testing people and making sure people were worthy, and they knew what all the symbols meant and the secrets meant, and but they were working from the dark side. Now, Freemasonry is not bad, and I would agree with anybody saying that, right? But the Queen, right? We see the Queen as not bad either, right? And the Freemasons, and somebody told me the other day that the Queen is the head of the international group of Freemasonry or something. Who knew? The The Freemasons and the Queen work along very similar tactics, right? And that is hide it in plain view, right? The Freemasons, most people know everything about them, right? And Freemasons are joined because people see good in it. They do humongous great amounts of charity work, incredibly benevolent. You know, they are seen as lovely people, right? And they are. It's not the Freemasons that have the secrets. It's the people who run who started the Freemasons. You have to be, like with anything, up there to be able to know what it is that's actually going on, right? So it's like with the Queen, we are taught. One of my earliest memories at school was singing God Save the Queen. I remember the Jubilee. I was over the moon. I was like, oh my word. I couldn't go because my dad was being buried that day. So I never did get to go and see the Queen. But I was so gutted. When Charles and Diana got married, I thought, you know, it was like, oh wow. It's only in the past few months that I've realised, you know, that I've sort of started thinking, oh, hold on a minute, why do I think that royalty is such a good thing? And I realised that it's because that's what I've been educated to believe. And when you look at it, it's like, well, I've been educated by them. Do you know what I mean? But when you look at the basic logic, both Freemasonry and the monarchy are completely the opposite to what God is meant to be, and yet both use God as their reason for being. Now, you tell me what God would say. Oh, bless you for sitting there on a golden throne whilst the people outside your front door were living in boxes. These people are stuffed, no matter which way you look at it. When about 3 days after I had the Thoth dream, when I was going to bed, I was like, you know, I'm going to sleep, and I was asking, you know, could I have some more information, you know, because all I want is just to know more stuff, and I know I'll never know anywhere near anything, everything, but you know, the more I know, the more I can help other people, and that is what I want to use my knowledge for, you know what I mean? And the more that you do that, the more that it stands out blatantly that people currently are using their knowledge against us. And that's not fair. That is not fair. And I won't have it. You know what I mean? See me as insane if you must, you know. Oh, yeah, so the other dream. So basically, 3 nights later, I dreamt that it would be proved by sacred geometry. Right? Now, at the time, that didn't make much sense. But last weekend, I was reading an article that kind of like, you know, the pieces are sort of fitting into place a bit more now. Freemasons have knowledge of sacred geometry, right? And sacred geometry is one of the things of nature, of the universe, that is constant. Now, how did the Freemasons know about sacred geometry, right, if they weren't told it? It's part of their structure part. The old 12 around 1 thing, Thoth speaks of that a lot. Yet clear to the light born, the secret of all I now will reveal. I will declare a secret to the initiated, but let the door be wholly shut against the profane. 3 is the mystery, come from the Great One, hear and light on thee will dawn. Now, what would you say the Freemasons' favourite number was?